dude, I can't believe it. Canada wins gold. Yeah, but I feel really bad for that Swedish bear in the closing ceremony. What are you talking about? That bear wasn't Swedish. Well, he was crying. No, it was crying because the Olympics are over. Oh, okay, still creepy. Canada wins 3-0 against Sweden for the gold medal in men's hockey, and Canada wins 3-2 in overtime over the United States for the gold medal in women's hockey. We got a double victory video. See, they always complain about women's hockey, how, oh, they can't have women's hockey because not enough countries are good at it. And yeah, Canada's women have won a bunch of times in a row. We know. But the men have won 3 of the last 4 as well. It's not a guy thing. It's not a girl thing. Canada just runs things. Let's start with the most recent one, the men. Canada beats Sweden, and I gotta give full marks to Sweden before the tournament, and I regretted it pretty much right away, but I was still wrong. I predicted Sweden wouldn't even make it out of their group. I didn't think they would be as strong because Zetterberg was busted up, they were missing Henrik Sedin, and I thought the Czechs would be better than they were. Then I saw some of the decisions the Czechs made, and I went, oh no, I've made a huge mistake. Similar to Canada, they didn't play a very flashy brand of hockey, but they just played solid, well-coached, calm, no panic hockey all the way to the gold medal game. If they have Nicklas Backstrom in the lineup for the gold medal game, I still say Canada wins, but I would have loved Sweden to have him. We'll get to that later. First goal of the game, as Chris Cuthbert called it in 2010, a taser from Jonathan Toews! Do yourself a favor. Watch Jonathan Toews' 1-0 goal from this game, and then go watch Jonathan Toews' 1-0 goal from the 2010 gold medal game against the States. Scores from in close, celebrates behind the net, and it's the game's opening goal. Jonathan Toews, hands down, no questions asked, is one of the best players in hockey. Bold comments. Really going out on a limb there, Steve. World Junior Gold, 2 Stanley Cups, 2 Olympic gold medals, and this guy was in my draft year. I didn't get picked, weirdly. The Leafs picked Yuri Tlusty instead. Still better. A lot of people thought Jonathan Toews should have been the captain of this team, and to that I say this. It doesn't matter who was captain. When I was in Vancouver, I got to interview at the same time, ridiculous opportunity, both Serge Savard and Yvan Cournoyer. Butchered the names. But these 2 gentlemen have, I believe, 20 Stanley Cup rings between them. I asked Serge Savard what he does with his Stanley Cup rings. He goes, oh, well, I give some to my children, give some to my grandchildren. He's giving them away! He has so many! But one of the things they said to me, I believe it was the Roadrunner, those teams, those legendary Dynasty Habs teams, had 20 captains on them. You need to be a team of leaders. And Jonathan Toews is one of those guys that doesn't need a C on his chest to be a leader. This is Team Canada. The best of the best, at least in this country. If you put that sweater on, you're a leader. Second goal, all the irony, all the delicious. Mwah. They bring Chris Kunitz to the Olympics for his great chemistry with Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby goes into the gold medal game with nary a goal. And he finally gets one, and a beautiful one. Unassisted. You can't make this stuff up, but damn was it pretty. And don't let the numbers fool you. When he wasn't producing, Crosby was getting all sorts of chances, and when he wasn't getting the chances, he was still attracting the attention of the team's top defenders. And here's why that's just a no-win situation. Canada has 4 first lines. Canada took the best center on planet Earth and made him play wing. They took the best offensive center in Crosby and put him with arguably the best defensive center in Patrice Bergeron. Any line that has Jamie Benn as the other guy is amazing. Any roster that's missing Steven Stamkos, John Tavares, and just scratches PK Subban willy-nilly and still looks that good is unreal. And then of course that Chris Kunitz guy that I mentioned earlier, he scores the dagger. 3 goals on the Trey Kroner. Canada gets the gold around the necks, Sweden gets silver. Let's talk about Sweden. First of all, I thought it was BS that Backstrom wasn't allowed to play in that game. He should have known the rules. The team doctors or someone dropped the ball along the way, but it's very obvious that he didn't dope. When you say doping, it makes it sound like you were injecting steroids in your neck. This guy had a headache. I seem to remember a similar story. I think it was Curtis Joseph, and I think it was Salt Lake in 2002, where he had the flu like a few weeks before the Olympics. He's playing for the Leafs and just dying because he can't take any flu medication because he'll test positive for something. So someone, whether it's a doctor, Backstrom, they've got to know better than that, but come on. Now, an argument like, come on, doesn't exactly hold up well when you're trying to convince someone to overturn something. It's just a shame. It's just a damn shame. But Sweden, it was hard to trash talk Sweden. My buddy Nate DH texted me and he's like, it's hard building animosity between 2 of the world's nicest countries. We usually rank slightly higher than you on the quality of life index. Yeah, we'll do some sort of IKEA joke. Yeah, well, we're known for having beautiful blonde women. We're known for having all kinds of beautiful women. Our men are just as beautiful. Look at Lundqvist. Bitch, you ain't seen Patrick Sharp? Why would you call me that? Oh, gee. geez, hey, I'm sorry, here, have a beaver. Tack så mycket. That's thank you in Swedish, kinda. Now the women. Weirdly, like the 2010 men's final with a different outcome. The States look great all game, probably the better team, and they're up 2-0 with, I believe it was 3.5 minutes to go. Canada scores, cuts the lead to 2-1. And that gets the butterflies going. Get all jacked up, the oh damn, this finna be a comeback feeling. And with less than a minute remaining, Marie-Philippe Poulin, you mwah! Playing the role of Zach Parise with a late tying marker to make it 2-2 in a Canada-USA game, sends this game to overtime. Now the difference was the outcome. Canada 2-man advantage, and Marie-Philippe Poulin, once again, Canada wins. 4 straight goals. Full credit to amazing goalie Shannon Szabado. I thought she was the #1 star of the gold medal game in Vancouver. Poulin, though, also scoring 2 in that one. Full marks to Haley Wickenheiser. She's still going strong, and Poulin, always amazing. About the officiating, go look at the celebration after the game. Obviously, the Canadian bench freaks out. They all pile onto the ice, celebrating, hugging each other, throwing their gloves, blah. Look at Kevin Dineen, the coach. He just walks over to the American coach, shaking his head, didn't even crack his smile, and I don't know, I couldn't read his lips, he was turned, but he looked like he basically apologized. Because going both ways, although against the States in the end, the officiating was a catastrophe. Wickenheiser gets tripped up on her way on a breakaway, Canada's going, oh! Penalty shot! And they have every right to be upset because they weren't awarded a penalty shot. And the ref goes, you, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And on the other side, the United States have every right to be mad at that because what the hell are you talking about that wasn't cross-checking? I know video review, a lot of people are resistant about that. They don't want the game to slow down. But I think a ref should be able to look at a certain play and go, I have no idea. I don't know. I goofed. I need to watch that again. But how many of those do they get a game? They can't do it for every single play. Do they get 1 a game? But that's unfair because what if it happens another day? It's just that you just got to kind of deal with what you got. Either way, very well deserved win. Now, one last thing. I was going to make it the question of the game, but I'm not. I'm going to make it the answer. I'll tell you. I was going to ask you, see that jersey back there? That's my jersey. And unlike the majority of the jerseys I own, it has no name on the back. I usually go with Dangle, number 10. It's got the gold leafs on the inside. It's even got oh, where is it? It's got the cool ass fight strap, and listen to that. Listen to that, Velcro. But no name. And I was thinking, who do I get? Do I get Crosby? Nah, a lot of people have Crosby. Toews? Nah, a lot of people probably have Toews. Duchesne? Subban? No, I can't get Subban. He's a habit. So I finally made up my mind. I want to put someone on the back of this jersey who is a great hockey player, a great Canadian, and someone who played a huge role in the last 2 gold medal victories. So I decided, I'm putting Marie-Philippe Poulin. Oh, you're putting a girl on it? Shut up. That girl kicks ass, dude. I'm going to be dropping that off tomorrow at Pro Image in Pickering Town Center. My boy there is going to get it lettered and numbered for me, and it's going to look all pretty and nice. Excellent store. If you're in the Durham area, you got to check it out. That's it for this one. Savor it. I hope you watched it, and I hope you enjoyed it, because this room right around me, I've probably got less than half a dozen videos left in this room. In fact, I probably only got like 2 or 3 or something like that, because I move in a week. That's a lie, I move in less than a week. And this place is giving me a lot of memories and I'm kind of tearing up and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hold it together. So please, thank you very much for watching this video. But watch the next few, and watch the ones after that too, because I'm not going to stop just because I'm moving. New studio. I'm not even going to have a bed in the new studio. I'm going to be all adult. So click like if you like this, click subscribe if you really liked it. In Canada, congratulations. Now go have a couple beer. I'm just kidding. I know you've been drinking since 6:30.